see if we can tame this a little. No, she shall not be tamed. Let's spill the tea with Hil time. Let's see who's coming on today. Hello. Hi, Martha. Hi, The Natural Nails. Okay, Gaudy Nails, Leslie. Hi, I don't have my glasses on, as you can tell. What do you guys want to talk about today? While I have my tea. Darren. I am headed to Burbank, California today. Both classes are sold out, which is so fun. And it's been a crazy year that way. And like all of a sudden everybody's like, do you feel this at the salons too? All of a sudden everybody's like, let's do this. It's so fun. Okay. Request to be in the video. Do you want to be? Hello, good morning. So headed to Burbank, California. Teach 2 classes, one tomorrow, one Friday. E-File Dry Mani with Structure Gel Mani, and then the second day is Cocoas, Premier, and Excel certification. So it's gonna be really, really good. Last time I was there, it was like, those of you who were there, I had the craziest personal stuff going on at home. Not with my immediate family, but some with my extended, and I was throwing up. Like, my body was having like a anxiety reaction, like involuntary. It was the weirdest thing was happening. And I didn't throw up during class. I actually did during lunch at one point. It's just water. It was the weirdest thing. I know you guys didn't come here to listen about this, but I'm so happy to be going back in a better space mentally. But I actually look back on those classes with like lots of fondness and love because they showed up for me. Those people there. So now I get to go, and this is like, I feel this energy of like just pour into the people. What do they need? You know, these classes are absolutely technical and certifications, but they're more now. They're like, love on people and show up, and where are they at, and what do they really need, and can we talk about the hard things and get them like ready and moving. I've also started a lot of conversations privately with some of you about my mentorship coming up. If you have questions about that, absolutely email me. It hasn't been made public or anything, but a select few I am maybe gonna let in before it goes public, just because like I have been mapping it out for the last 7 years and then really hardcore since June, and then got so clear on it last Friday. And so we've been talking about like those pain points you guys have, and the reality that you're always building a clientele, and how to approach those things really empowered and intentionally, and not floating through your day, and like scaling. And there's like 2 different cohorts, like those who are starting new. That doesn't mean you're a new nail tech. That means you're maybe a new nail tech. Maybe that, we don't have to talk about this. Sorry, I just got excited. I'm gonna finish that thought though. Maybe you Are we back? Okay. Are we back? Sorry. Somebody made a call to me. Maybe you moved somewhere. Maybe you're wiping the slate clean. Maybe you have a whole new service you want to do, which means you lost a lot of your clients. So there's that. Then there's like the growth cohort that's like, I'm freaking tired. I don't have any more energy. I've done everything I do. My clients won't pay that. This is going to be so good. Okay. Sorry I went away. Questions. Good morning, Trisha. Hit me with anything. This is your time. This is your spill the tea with Hil. I kind of spilled some tea there. I remember a few years ago, I didn't know what that phrase meant when somebody's like, spill the tea. And I was like, huh? And they're like, kind of the gossip, the inside info. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that. So here we are. Here we are. Morning, Seth. Ooh, I got your email last night. It came in. I just haven't gotten to my emails today. And it may be either this morning or I might actually do some emails on the plane. We'll see. It's not a super long flight, so, but I saw it. It came in, and I want to read it and talk. That's like stuff we were kind of talking about, too. Good morning. Is it Lena? Lena, I want to say it right. Hello, Miss Leslie. Oh my goodness, this is great. Hey, babe. I just got the crew here with me. Okay. I'm going to try and start nail school this year. Oh, congrats. It's really like a great industry that gives you a lot of flexibility. And now with social media, I feel like there's a lot of support. So we're cheering you on. Good morning, Meg. Trisha, you're so tired. Hey, you looking so thin. Oh, you're sweet. Thanks. I mean, I don't necessarily feel like thin is superior to not, but it's almost been 2 years of taking better care of myself. This December, it'll be 2 years of when I started, so I do feel good, and that's what matters. And it's easy to buy clothes. However, one thing I have learned is my relationships haven't changed. It didn't matter. That's really important to me. The crew. Yeah, I'm here with, well, I gotta look. I don't know if it's all my ladies. I'm here with my people. Hello, good morning, Valanges. Okay, so what do you guys want to chitty chat about? Do you have nail questions? Do you have client questions? Do you have business questions? I'll try to answer what I can. Do you have questions about the craziness of growing the digital side of your business? So that's been my life the last 8 months. Question, by the way, this is Pauline. Oh, yeah, okay. I started my biz with OPI gel and then discovered other brands like Luxio. Yes, was the question. I'm a little slutty with brands. Like, I have my favorites. You'll hear me talk about my favorites over and over unless something were to knock them off a pedestal. But, like, I find value in lots of brands, and I cherry pick. Like, I have my main brands I really trust that get it done. They're usually high pigment. Some of them I can double dip, use for art. Like, there's all those kind of things, high quality. And then I cherry pick from other brands and use what I want. But that I don't sign any exclusive. Like, if I share things, some things I am an affiliate with, and some I'm not. But if there's something I'm going to share, I'm also a businesswoman, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to share this, and my people trust me, so I want to be an affiliate. Figure it out. Here's how it works. This is the benefit. That's how almost all the affiliate programs work that I influenced and created. Almost every single one I'm a part of, I created. So I am very clear, though, that I won't sign exclusive contracts because I share what works for me and what doesn't work. I share what works for me as a nail tech. I will always stand by that. So I don't sign those exclusive things unless somebody were of my most favorite brand were to. I do, like with polish brands, I won't do it. I will. It'd be really hard if one of the brands I love so much came and said, we want you to be exclusive, we want you to run this education, we want you to do this, we want to pay you this, we want to do that. That would be a pause for me because I already love and use and trust and share. But nobody has done that. And I don't know if I would love it. But anyway, that was a tangent. When did you discover other brands outside of OPI? I felt so scammed. Oh no, I actually think OPI is a great brand. A great brand. And some people swear and use it and have great successful careers. I've been to an event with the owner in Malibu with my friend Kimmy. Like, I think it's a great brand, but it's one of those brands I pick and choose from because I prefer gels that have a little pack more, a little more punch, but they have a new formula. They actually reached out and said, can we send you all the new formula? And I didn't respond because I want to try like one, you know what I mean? And see if it's different enough for me. Because I'm so, like, if I can get one coat coverage on my blacks and whites, hi, that would be Luxa and Cocoist. Then I'm not going to go back to one I have to use 2 or 3. That costs me money, costs me time, costs me sanity. Just won't ever do it. So, and there's some other brands that do the coverage like that, I'm sure. So I haven't tried the new formula. But when I find new brands, I pick and choose. So this is what, when I find new brands, I usually will get the black, the white, a red, and a neutral. But the biggest ones are the black and the white. Because if you can test the black and the white and it goes down well, to me, that's a telltale sign that you're moving in a great direction. Good morning from New York City. Do you have an experience in acrylic application? So I can do acrylic in my sleep. I was born and raised and bred on acrylic. White tip fills, carving out smile lines in my sleep. That's why I'm so good with my e-file, because I used it like crazy on acrylic. So gel was like, psh, so easy. Yes, and I have some online acrylic classes that are starting it. Hey, he has a bat again. Hold on. Who has a bat? Dizzy Pink has a bat. You can't eat the bats. If you're here, these are falling from my walls, the decorations. It has a sticky on the back and Tank keeps eating it. Look, we got little bite marks. Little baby bite marks. So yes, I love acrylic. I love it. But gels, like technology has been going so crazy that I'm like just trying to even keep up with that. It's been so fun. So yeah, I can, back in the day, I'd have to practice really well, but I could lay down acrylic and not need a top file. Go right to colored gel, top coat. Those were cool days. I actually still believe if you can conquer acrylic, I think it's the mothership, especially white tip fills where you're carving out a new smile line, laying in just the white crisp smile line, filling in the back. If you can do that, you can control any product. I swear by that. I will live and breathe and die by that because you get e-file control, you get product control, you get brush control, you get kicked in the pants with working with speed. That's why I'm so fast, you guys. My acrylic application. Yeah. Also, can you guys hear that sound? What is that? It's like the coffee maker or my fridge. They're by each other. And my Malibu black. That wasn't from last night, it was from the night before. Yeah, so what is that sound? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it on your video.
Is it the coffee maker or the fridge? Was it spinning?
That's weird.
It was weird. Thank you. What'd you do? Just open it?
Just touch the
button
and it stopped.
Okay. You fixed it.
Just...
Oh, and I was going to say, this is what I made was it a reel the other day? We've always charged extra for French. That is not freaking new. Like, clients like, it's just classic. Why is that more? Even when we did acrylic, we charged more for French. Just the little back line, like they think it's also like, this is why I don't say fill anymore. I say rebalance too, because a fill is like misleading. Like we just fill in that little space, just wink, and then you're good to go. No, we level out, rebalance the apex, almost apply a lot of new product in a lot of ways. I mean, you shouldn't have to do a ton, but depending on what the service is, and you've got it built in to do that, we rebalance it back to as if it were a brand new set for you to wear for another 3 weeks. So, tangents. Ooh. I didn't take my medicine, so I get a little tangenty. I'm solid ADHD, which is my magic. Okay, I invested so much money. Then in 2018, I discovered other brands following you and other brands. I'm so sorry. Keep what you love. Let go what you don't. I understand cherry picking. I'm the same way too. Yeah, that's how I do. You cherry pick. The brands you use are on another level. They are. I own full collections of the brands I love. I don't have any other brands. Okay, I have bought the Luxa full collection a couple times over because of my salon, and the Cocoas collection almost 1.5 times over because I like replacing things. Other brands I have cherry picked from. So if that tells you those 2 brands are solid, I love them so much. I'm an educator for one of them because I love it. I'm not an educator for Luxa because they like having more exclusive educators, and I totally respect it. They have, however, sponsored a nail art class that I did and let me put their name with them because they're so freaking cool and understand their goal is to serve nail techs, I feel like. But yeah, I've spent a lot of money there. But I also made money because I'm an affiliate. See why I'm like so business minded? Like if I'm going to share something I love, but I will not share something I don't love. I've had major companies offer to send me stuff so that I can agree to at launch share something. And one of them, love, respect, but they couldn't get it to me before. And I'm like, I won't unless I actually get to try it. And they were very cool about it. I think they actually respected me for it. They're like, no, we get it. And then, other ones I've said, you can send me a couple, but I won't share them if I don't love them. And they're like, you're not going to share it? I'm like, no, remember how I told you don't send a lot because I'm not going to share it if I don't love it? And one of them was a good product. This was back in 2017, and it wasn't a gel product. It was a polish product. But I didn't like how thick the top coat got. And they're like, you can just put it in a bowl of hot water. And I was like, as a nail tech, I don't have time for that. I'm like, nope. And then the water can get in the threads, and then you could get a bubble of water in the product. And I was like, sorry, I'm out. And a lot of people use it and love it, and I think it's great. And maybe they reformulated the top coat. I don't know. But like, I thought it was a great concept and product. But I personally, as a nail tech in the chair, did not have time for that shit. And I think it's gotten better because a lot of people use it. Your context is more towards pigmentation. Huge difference. Huge difference with pigmentation. And the pigmentation is what saves you time and money. You're buying way less product. Hello, Polished Touch Nail Studio. Hi, baby. Hi. How did you find your holy grail? Cocoa's bonding duo has been the most consistent for me, but could it be used for all my building needs? Does that make sense? Yeah, I would do the platinum filler though. So the bonding duo and then the platinum bonding duo, they took both those benefits and put it into one. So the platinum filler base is going to have those things you love about the bonding duo. Most of the time it lands in the middle, but if you have people that like, you got to make sure you're not laying it too thin so you don't get cracking, like really thin, because it's got some strength in there. It's got some rigid in there, which is why we like it. It holds up, it's durable. But if it's too thin, it could crack, but it would have to be pretty thin. And then if you have somebody with really flexible nail beds, they might benefit from some Mega Stick, at least underneath it, or altogether maybe Flexi from Luxa. And I know I keep saying I'm trying American Creator. I literally have a box of them under my desk. I did put their toe gel on my toes, and I liked it. But I haven't had time. So that's another one I'll look at. But yeah, Platinum Filler Base is a holy grail of mine. So is their Nail Thoughts Clear. And I really do like Flexi. I know it's like, well, when do you use what? Well, sometimes you need different things for different people. My mom's nail plates, God rest that nail plate soul, is Like they gotta have flexible and massive stick. Mine are, I can pretty much use anything, so I go according to the consistency I want, the thickness I want. Look, I'm going, like right now I have on Shave Ice Base from the Nail Thoughts line. Isn't that fun? Isn't that no fun? Isn't that fun? Oh, that was me. It was me. Tink is barking at that sound. Hey, I'm sorry. It was me. But I always try with it. 3 coats with OPI? No way. Like those are the colors. Unless you're using like bubble bath or something, but we got a hack for that in the nail floss line. Which Coquest product should be used for a hairstylist who has longer natural nails but is having lifting issues around the free edge? 1, if it's too thin. 2, are you beveling out the natural nail underneath after you get the product on? You should be. That way the impact of things is going to be the gel, not the nail. When it's the nail and the gel, or the nail alone, it starts to peel the edges and chip more. And then I would probably put platinum filler on them. Are the longer natural nails really rigid? Because there's one other option. If they are, I would put either platinum filler or mega stick down and cure it. And then I would take the Excel Builder over their natural nail, because that is like almost the hard gel of Cocoas, but you only want to do that over natural nails if their natural nails are rigid and strong. If they're super flexible, it'll hold its position and the nail will move away from it. So that could be what's happening. That's why you need different kinds of understanding in gel. This is the stuff we teach in the Cocoas classes, because it's really gel theory that applies to all brands. Thank you for answering my question. I like gel too, but so many customers here are still stuck on acrylic. Here's the other thing. Acrylic's not going away. Mark my words. I've told so many artists who never learned it. Well, I'm like, careful. Careful. Things come around, they come around. So keep it in your back pocket. And different areas love different things. I love acrylic. You know what acrylic smells like to me? Money. Do you know of a bit of carve out whites? Yeah. The barrel bit from Erica's ATA in the carbide. You could do medium. I remember I did like extra coarse before. I would probably do medium or coarse. It's best if it has a sharp edge, if you want to get really, really sharp. But I find if I thin those edges, like the sidewalls a little bit, and then I just use the one that doesn't have sharp edges, I can get a pretty good, I don't get a shadow. I just use a barrel bit. Now she also, I wonder if she still has the spaceship diamond ones that you can lean and do it, or the off-kiltered angle ones that help you carve out as well. And you look, that would be a carbide one, the off-kilter little shoulder barrel. The spaceship or half spaceship one are diamond, and then the carbide barrel is a carbide. Oh my gosh, you're making me excited. I miss carving those out. I do. I miss it. I love it. Okay, how much do you charge for pink and white? Ooh, if I were to do a pink and white acrylic full set right now, I'd probably charge $115. And that's just pulling it out of the air, because I would need to look at, I talk about pricing all the time. And it's going to freaking depend where you live and what the cost of your life is and the cost of running the business is. Like everybody has different debt loads at home that they need to pay for. Everybody has different debt loads of like the rent they pay or the product they buy. That's why our prices are not emotional and not about comparison. They're straight formula. I feel like I talk about this in every single life. I have the pricing your nail services for profit class. It's essentially a calculator. Teaches you how to crank it. You plug it in. I've built the calculator. I've built the sheet. It becomes yours forever. Sorry, an alarm went off. You can plug it in over and over and over. That calculator is yours forever. That's what you need to figure out pricing. That's it. But I would be over $100 just out of straight like specialty with it. But I would need to look at how much it costs me per service and how much I need to take home per service to cover the life I want to live, not just the bare minimum, and my end of the bills and all of that. And then get an average price per service. Then I'd look at how long it takes me compared to other services. There's a whole thing to it. And the class teaches you all of it. Tank is drinking water very loud. That is on my website. Do you guys want? I did a discount on that last week, and then I did again like 4 weeks before that. But I can put it in my bio link. But if you go to my bio and click online classes, you'll see it under the business section. There's good ADHD. See, yep. Wait, no time for what? I barely missed it. Wait, what was I saying? That tracks too with me. Okay, thanks. I honestly have tried so many times to make work, but it's just not, and I'm sick of dealing with it. Nail thoughts I love, but I tend to get lifting with it. Throw a mega stick under it. Maybe you're leaving like on this edge. Where is it? With my nail thoughts. This edge. First of all, these are my worker bee fingers, your dominant hand. These 3 are your worker bee fingers. And so I put pressure against this one. See my money bump from my e-file? That's what I call these bumps. It's your money bump. Means you're making money. And if you write a lot that, it gets pressure here and all that. And my nail is a little flexible, so it's pulling away a little there. I laid it a little too thin on the edge. Because nail thoughts also lays in that middle zone of like we're trying to stick to the nail plate, but we're also trying to be rigid. Rigid gives you durability. So adhesion and durability, which means really flexible or rigid. So it's kind of in that middle. Still troubleshooting with nail thoughts. Okay, we got to get it working for you. Bring a Coco's class to, MS. We say Mississippi. Oh my gosh. I'm embarrassed. If I wasn't using my phone right now, I would have Googled that before asking. Minnesota? I'm embarrassed. Oh, the school's only hasn't taught you acrylic. When will you release in-person classes for 2025? I already started. January, we have a Vegas one. It's on my website. You can schedule, book, reserve a seat right now. And then we started what? It's Mississippi. Maybe you should just stay next to me so I don't say stupid things on live.
Come on, Puppers. Come here. Come on.
It's Mississippi. I've never been to Mississippi to teach a class. If there's a crew of people who want me there, I will 100% book a class in MS, Mississippi. Seriously, babe, don't leave me alone. I'm embarrassed. Oh, you're putting Princess out?
Excuse me.
Are you? Because she just waddled her way over to me. She's such the princess, baby Olive. Yes, you are. He's like, you too, princess. And she waddled over to me like, I'm not going outside. Yeah, so Vegas is already up, ready to do it. Last year I put all of the locations up. And I could do that this year, but I'm going to leave wiggle room. I don't know. We'll see. But I do have a list of where people requested last live, and I only want to go in 2020. Okay, 2025. And this has been the case for a while. I only want to go where I'm really wanted. That's it. It's a lot of work away from my family. It does make me good money, but like, if I'm not like wanted badly, then like I'll stay home and do this stuff and I have lots of other parts of my job. So I really want to go where I'm really can serve people. So lay it on me, man. I am going to book 1 per month is what I'm thinking. 1 location per month. So I need to get February and March in there. We may have something in April already. And May, maybe. In June. So maybe if I could get the next 6 months kind of like January through June kind of booked. Yeah, okay. I'm getting back into acrylic. I hate the dust flinging everywhere. I love that you can pinch so easily in different looks you can make with it. It's so fun. Need to learn a formula. Where can I get it? Okay, the formula to pricing your services for profit. After this, click the link in my bio. Click online classes, and it's under the business like list. And it doesn't look great. My website, my new one's almost done. It's going to be so much easier to navigate. Can I share a picture with you guys? oh, I can, but, oh, it's in my Slack. It's not saved to my photos. I have a screenshot of what the developers are working on my like online classes and in-person classes looking like, so it's easier to navigate, and you'll even be able to like kind of search by location for the in-person, and then like the different sections will be the same with the online classes, but it's easier to see right now. It's just like a whole list of them and stuff. So anyway, that's where BioLink, online classes, the formula to pricing your services for profit is under the business section. Good stuff, Hill. Oh, thanks. That could be it. Mississippi, you guys, oh my gosh. Do I ever do classes in New England? I would, in a heartbeat. Oh my gosh. I mean, New England area, I feel like I need Quinn next to me too. I've been in Boston, but like, that's the area we're talking about right now, right? Quinn! You know what I need is my 16-year-old. His knowledge of maps and geography, and he's insane. We were talking about Lake Powell and how it empties into the ocean. He goes, wait, he counts in his head, and he goes like this, and he's like, it goes through 7 states. I'm like, huh? And he like lists the states. It was incredible. Hi, perfect little baby. She doesn't know her tongue is stuck out. What can I use for someone who runs hot, nothing seems to stay? Are they running like sweaty? Yeah, Cali is this week, and I will have another Cali next year. I will have another Southern California. Do we need a San Francisco again? Please come. Yes, so many of us need it. I tried to get Erica's Nashville class for high and dry manicures, but couldn't. So sad. Oh my gosh, that was a great class. She was texting me yesterday on a high from it. And Drew, who went to class there, he was messaging me, and he's like, oh my gosh, she's so great. Like, that's the thing. Erica and I, we teach different classes, even if we're the same subject. And like, we're the best of friends. And it's so cool to see people pull things from both of it. Full support. Okay, New England area is, I'm right.
Come on.
Oh, Hugo is so mad. Did you see him come he just stomps my legs.
I
Like,
told Olive to go outside. Mom did it. It wasn't me.
Olive, go outside. See, I just did. You need me in New England. Yes, Boston. So let's do something. Your son who's 18, so good at geography. The brain retention they have. And did I ever learn it? Yeah. I used to be able to like draw the United States. In fact, 9th grade year, we had to draw the entire world from a blank piece of paper with every little country, every little thing. And I totally did it. And then once it was over, I forgot it. Yes. All the events, current events, politics, all of it. Okay. I love that it shows the true essence of your industry, which is there are many perspectives. He's getting a snack for them. And so Hugo, who's a Boston pug, he looks like a little pony. Here, let me show you. See him right there? Hugo.
I know.
He's talking because he wants his treat. And then there's Olive, and Tink is the crazy little...
Okay, bro.
He's using his words, Dad. Can they show off? Can they do their trick of catching it? They'll probably mess up. Oh, you already did it? You see that jump? That was serious effort from Olive. Hugo's like well trained. Look, they just line up like this at his feet all the time because he gives them snacks.
Just giving him medicine.
That was his medicine. Hugo's sensitive. He gets itchy. Best bits for builder, gel, debulk. Erica's ATA either. Barrel, without sharp edges, fantastic. Love it. Safety smooth top carbide, if it's back in stock. Love it. You can also do the round top. Works very similar to the safety smooth top carbide. Carbide, I work in medium grit on builder gels even. a high speed, 30,000 RPMs, has to be high speed with a carbide on top of product. Not on top of product, never a carbide. You could go to if it's like a really intense, really hard gel, go to a course. But stay at that high speed. It'll cut like butter. I need to look. If you guys, did they get the Safety Smooth Top carbides back in stock? We sell those out so damn fast, and they've been able to keep them in stock. But somebody just told me that they're out of. We sold out the HDH bit kits. I have an HDH bit kit with Erica's ATA. HDH bit kit is linked in my bio, but you can also just find it on the Erica's link in my bio too. But yesterday I got a message that we sold them out, and maybe it's because of that Safety Smooth Top carbide that's in there. I asked them when they'll be back in. I think they're just flying off the shelf because they're like multi-use. I like me a good multi-use tool. Buy one type of tool, multiples, so that I have clean ones and sharp ones and all of that, but then I can do lots of things with it. You would love to invite both me and Erica to your live show on IG called Manicures Monday. If it's okay, I'd love to send you more info if you think it aligns. Send info. I'd love to look at if it aligns. Not sweaty, just real hot. But they have retention issues. I don't know if that's about them running hot. I would think that's more, if they're real hot, their nail plates are maybe more flexible. So they need more flexible product to hold on. Cute mug. These mugs are gifts. It's kind of a if you know, you know. This is from one of my students in class. I don't really collect things, but get mugs I do. Memories. So I open my mug drawer in the morning and I'm like, oh, that's from this person, this person, this person. This is that memory. Mugs are something that like I keep. Yeah, so this is from, you know, student in my class. I use Gel-X bit for my debulking. On builders and my RPMs are 20,000. I have people that tell me it gets hot. You can use the Gel-X bit or the T-Rex bit. Are you talking about Erica's? If your e-file goes higher, go higher. It's getting hot because it's almost like bogging down, like slow friction versus just, and that bit specifically, any bit that is cut with carbide vertical or long line teeth, not just like, but it's like big long lines, you have to run that at 30,000 RPMs or it's going to vibrate and you might get more heat. I need to make some content about that. Shit. Because that's like a little detail I don't know that like I've shared. Good morning. You'll keep trying. Good morning. Yes, Erica's Gel-X. Yeah, so the T-Rex bit. You gotta run that baby fast. Favorite chromes. Colored chromes, Luxa. White chrome for like the glazed look. The Cocoa's Fairy Veil is like my jam. And I think they didn't mean to, but I think it's named for us, nail fairies. I'm going to ask them. They're going to say no, Hill, but I'm going to be like, but can you just say yes? And then liquid chrome's Cocoist liquid mirror. So favorite liquid chrome would be the liquid mirror in Peacock. Favorite for glazed donut white chrome would be the Cocoist, and that one's Cocoist, would be the Cocoist Fairy Veil. Favorite colored chromes in powder, Luxa's Pack a Punch. You go down really easy. Good to know. How many services should a smooth top barrel last? That's my favorite. I use one a lot, but I feel like I'm going through them a lot, like a very few months. Yeah. If you're using them a lot, yeah. You guys should be replacing bits. Here's why. You don't have to. Like I have a video where I'm taking passes, taking off color. A lot of my stuff, I just put a camera up while I'm working. Especially with e-file. I just put a camera up while I'm working. And hi, Tinker. He wants to play. And I'm taking passes, taking off color, and I'm like, oh, I wonder about my sharp new bit, and I took it out. So what I took 4 to 5 passes with color, I took 1 pass with a sharp bit. So you tell me, do you want to save time and be less damaging on your body? New sharp bits. And it depends how many clients you're doing, but for sure every couple months. Like I say, at least every quarter, but it really depends on how much you're using them, how you're using them, how you're caring for them, how you're storing them. If you're using like a fine grit on acrylic, you're gonna have to replace it all the time versus a coarse bit, like if you're using them correctly that way. But yeah, baby, if you're using them a ton, it's not worth not having sharp bits, and every couple months I would replace them. There was a time where I was doing 16 to 18, it was 14 to 18 services a day. It was when Quinn was switching jobs. I was helping provide for us. I didn't have a mentor to help me with pricing and help me managing clients. This is where that mentorship program is freaking coming from. I feel things in my soul about it because I exhausted myself and almost hurt my body. I was replacing my bits probably every couple months because I needed to crank through. I could not stand losing time and damaging my body. But they'll say like how many services. I just think none of us keep track of it. And if you're running things too slow, you could be wearing it down more. There's lots of stuff like that. The information on the carb I bit explains why you've been experiencing vibrating. Yes. Isn't that interesting? Just stay on top of product. I use new bit at least every month. See, that's me. Do you have to? I am like, give me the sharp bits. I don't freaking $15 or whatever it is, and some of them are less than that or right around there. Like, unless you're doing a specialty one, $20, $30. Listen, to be able to cruise through your clients and not make your body sore, we're so weird. We will buy 20 top coats, 500 colors, and 1 bit. When the bit's what's making us money. Because that's the biggest thing with our bodies and speed. Oh my, I have feelings on this. I'm gonna have to turn this shit into reels. What do you use to record nail content? I'm trying to get into recording more for education, but the ADHD is making the decision making hard. You know what? People may not agree, but my methods are all different. I've just accepted it. My clientele building method's different. My filming method's different. My content method is different. I do what I want. My phone. At one point, dog toy I'm playing with. At one point, I did try to use a different camera, and guess what? I wasn't filming. It's too many steps for me. So I use my phone. Quinn just makes sure I always have a really high quality camera on my phone, and that's what I use. Oh my gosh, content creators, all that. That's why I'm like, I'm not a content creator. I'm not an influencer. I don't even own the special cameras. I'm like, no, I'm a nail tech and an educator. I'm an educator. And I share what I love. And so I use my phone. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making content. That's the key if you want to minimize damage to your body. Yes. Okay, are we good? Are we done? That was intense. I got intense. Am I going to be able to just save this video and make some content out of it? Maybe. That's okay, right? If I do, will you guys go like and support it? Making reels that have my face are not that, they don't do super well, and I don't really care if they do well. So if I do care that the information gets out there. I would rather show nails all day, but the information matters. Okay. I've got about 3 hours. I've got to go pack, fix my nail that I made chip by just putting another little layer because it was too thin on the edge. Spend some time with my fam, and then I'm off to the airport. I'll see you guys in Burbank. If you have requests for locations, send me a DM or an email. Ask around first, see if other nail techs, we need probably about 15. If you can get like 12 or 10 really committed, then I can usually pull in a couple more to cover, because going to New England area is expensive. So I've got to be able to cover all those travel costs. You're not good, you're great. Thank you for sharing, keep crushing it. I'll be in your DM soon. I already like you. Thank you. Okay, have a fantastic Wednesday. Have a fantastic Wednesday, and I will be saving this in my subscribers. Okay.